Hello, fellow comic collectors. This video is going to be on huge potential uh, for a spec, for great comic, for something where you can basically get something where it can really hold value in the future. Right now, it's way underpriced. What I'm talking about is a golden age comic that has been sort of neglected in terms of its importance and in terms of its potential for value. And that comic is actually a series of comics, to tell you the truth. It's all around the character Shazam, or Captain Marvel, as he was originally known as. And that character is, he's got one movie under his belt right now, another movie coming soon, a Black Bolt movie coming as well, and it's really undervalued. It's amazing. You can still pick up golden age comics of this character for like $50, for $100, for even for a high grade. I'm going to show you some in my collection. I don't have that many, but I try to pick up a few key issues, and I didn't pay that much for them. I didn't really pay big dollars for them. Now, there are a few in my collection that are expensive, but for the most part, compared to other golden age books of the same era, they're way undervalued. I mean, if you're looking at things like More Fun Comics or All-Star Comics or Flash Comics, those things command big money. But these golden age Shazam, Captain Marvel comics really are fairly affordable. And I think it's a really great buying opportunity. Another thing that's really interesting is there's so few of these comics on the census. So it also kind of shows that they're rare. And to get not only a key book that's very representative of that era. I mean, Captain Marvel was bigger than Superman at the time when it came out. And for it to be still affordable is just so insane that it's just a really great opportunity for those that want to take advantage of it. So I'm going to show you a few key books that I bought within the Captain Marvel line. And I'm going to show you how much I paid. I'm going to tell you how much I paid. And I'm going to tell you why they're so key, and also show you some kind of cool things you can buy. So one of the characters that's was actually in the Shazam movie, if you kind of look for all the little Easter eggs, was a character called Mr. Mind. Now, Mr. Mind is a caterpillar. Really, it looks like a bug. It's like a caterpillar-like creature, but it's actually a super villain that almost defeated Captain Marvel. It was this awesome nemesis for Captain Marvel. And they did a whole series of comics, about 20 some odd, that all just sort of devolved into the story. It was just all focused on the Mr. Mind story. Um, and, it's 20, 30 comics. It was like a big, long series, all related to Mr. Mind. And it's a character that in the movie, you see at the very beginning of the movie, and it later escapes. So it sort of hints in the movie that Mr. Mind is going to be a character who is going to make a reappearance, maybe in the next Captain Marvel movie. So right now, getting any Mr. Mind appearances is a really important thing. So right now, and as I said, they're undervalued. So I want to show you his first cover appearance. This is Mr. Mind right here. As I said, he's like a little caterpillar, like right there. Hopefully there's not too much glare. That's Mr. Mind. And he's this talking caterpillar that basically does something very unusual. He gets a superhero team together, or super villain team, I should say, to go up against Captain Marvel and really give him a lot of trouble. So this is Mr. Mind right here. And this is his first cover appearance. Now I paid about $100 for this. Probably, and even in this grade, it's probably worth a couple $100. But for a first cover appearance, and this book is from the early 40s, it's pretty cheap. And this is Captain Marvel Adventures number 29. Now that's not his first appearance, but this is his first cover appearance. His first appearance, and I'll show you that one, is more expensive. It commands some money for it. Here's a higher grade, Captain Marvel 26, Captain Marvel Adventures 26, and this is Mr. Mind's first full appearance. Now he makes an earlier appearance in Captain Marvel Adventures number 22, where it's just his voice. You hear him kind of plotting against Captain Marvel, but no actual visual of Mr. Mind. And it was really revealed in this that it's just this weird little caterpillar. And that's kind of the shocking part of it, worm or caterpillar. It's hard to say what he is. But it's shocking when that happens because, it's this big nemesis that they've created. And there's like several stories that kind of build up the character. And then you see him for the first time and it's this caterpillar-like worm. I don't know. So very interesting first appearance. And this is his first appearance. Now I paid, even though this is a 7.5, which is a fairly high grade if you think about it, there's only 30 issues at all on the census. And maybe only, I think there's only 3 in this grade and maybe 2 or 3 more that are higher grade. So it's a very rare book, even in this high grade. And it still was a fairly affordable book for the time. Like if you look at it, it's like from 1943, Golden Age, heart of the Golden Age. And it was $1,000. So very affordable for a major key. And you can still pick these up anywhere from I'd like to say anywhere from $1,200 to $1,500 for this copy and in this grade. So very affordable and a major key. And if they make a movie with where he's the bad guy, you can imagine it will go up. And as people sort of get more familiar with Captain Marvel as a character again, I mean, he was popular in the 40s, but he's sort of gone out of popularity. And it's now that he's really kind of making a resurgence in terms of his popularity. So that's Captain Marvel. Another major key. I'm going to show another major key for Captain Marvel. I got this with, I'm going to take it out. Oh, no, maybe I won't take it out. This one's another major one. This is a very expensive one. This is expensive. This one's probably reached its kind of, maybe it has a bit of room to go up in value, but it's kind of at that peak. Now this is like Captain Marvel Adventures number 18, which is the first appearance of Mary Marvel. Now she's a very popular character. Actually, right now she's in some ways more popular than Captain Marvel himself. And she's in a lot of the stories now. She's a very popular character. So this is her first appearance. And this book, I've seen it go for anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000. And in this grade, this is a 3.5. So it's a bit pricey, this book. I paid about, I think I paid $1,600 for it. So just to give you a sense of how much it is. It's a very good book to pick up. If you can still pick it up, definitely do so. Make sure that when you pick it up that it has these cards in the back. It's one of those things where people cut them out and it really kills the value. So try to make sure it has those cards still in it. Now I'm going to show you some cheap ones that are non-key and that are still commanding, where you can get fairly cheaply and that are high grade. So I paid, you can see, I paid 65 Canadian, which is about 45 US, 50 US. And this is a nice high grade. Captain Marvel number 148. This is a later issue in the 50s. And I'm going to show you one more. This is a 5.0. I paid $50 US for this. Graded book. I mean, the grading alone is almost that price. And it's a nice sci-fi cover. And as I said, paid $50. and it's just a nice high grade, mid grade, I should say. Uh, and it's not a first appearance or anything. It's just a nice, cool cover. I love the kind of golden age covers, just a different style. Um, and as I said, you can pick these up so cheaply, and these are really in a good position to go up in value. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment below, what golden age comics are you interested in? Or what comics in general are you interested in? Please leave me your feedback. Thanks for watching.